Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. AVAX still seems as if it wants to form another high, broke out of this potential bullish flag yesterday, but little volume and it hasn't really followed through yet. It's entirely possible that we are resetting this B, which might already have finished a little lower, but ideally we are not gonna see a break below. And let me just re-add that to the chart actually. Ideally, we're not going to see a break below $17.17. So that has been the, roughly $17. Yeah, that's the 78.6 retrace here of the rally that started on the 14th, 13th of November. So the idea was that, we could be in this C wave, which is a 5-wave pattern. We already have 5. But as long as we only see a corrective decline, we can keep the door open for higher. But below $17, that perspective will change, because then it's that B wave here potentially goes too low to be reliable. All right. B waves, however, they can always surprise. A B wave can overshoot to the downside. So be aware of that. Okay, this is just the ideal support range for a B wave, which could result in a small C wave rally towards the $29 range. I can only highlight to you that, bear in mind, this is likely all part of a corrective rally, so it's not really in line with the larger trend. And also, most of this rally is likely done. So what you're doing here, if you enter, you're just basically likely trading the next move up, which could be the last one of this 5-wave cycle. At the same time, I have to tell you that the microstructure is rather unclear. So I'm very well aware I could be wrong here. I still try to give you my best perspective of the microstructure, then highlight I'm not very convinced by it. It's not very clear. Looks to me like a diagonal. Diagonal doesn't mean it couldn't be strongly trending. It just means it's moving in corrective structures, which are less reliable. And then you can do with that information what you like. It's just that the microstructure is just not very clear. I give my best here to give you a support area against which we can still focus on higher. One more high potentially here in this C wave of 5 of C, of A. Yeah. And the target is still unchanged at around $29 to $30. That target is the target because one more high is missing, basically. Yeah. Or I shouldn't say missing. It's not very clear, but we can allow for another high as long as the $17 level is holding. Then it is the 38.2 retracement, and because this move would be part of a larger A wave, A waves often react to the 38.2 retracement, sometimes to the 50%. So consider that that's at $40. It's still roughly a 2x from here. And zoomed out. What we can also do, we can identify structural resistance, which is here, the high that was made in August last year, also being around $29. And then if we look at the 1.618 extension level there of wave A, of the larger A wave, then we can measure that, and with that get one of the targets for the C wave, which is the 1.618 extension, which is basically here at $30. So there are a lot of levels, as I said in my video yesterday, that point towards $29 to $30. So it seems to be an area of confluence. So be aware of that. But below $17, I would assume that a deeper B wave pullback has started. And then if that move up, if that move down, if that pullback is corrective, it can set us up for a nice rally into 2024 in wave C. So best is to summarize it as follows. We can still get another high to finish this pattern as long as we're holding above the orange support area. Below the support area, the nature of the decline will be very, very critical and needs to be observed. If the nature of the decline is corrective, it's likely a larger B wave that can set up the price for a rally to $40 plus into 2024. If the move down is impulsive and we break even below support levels, which I will give you then it's likely that we make new bear market lows. Bigger picture, unravels that this is basically just a corrective rally because we have 5 waves down into the January lows of 2023. then this looks like a flat structure, A, B, and the C wave in the making now. Yeah. Whereas actually this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C, and the A wave is a 3-wave move. Yeah. A, B, C. Yeah, other interpretations are possible, but then I need to see a break above $86 to really, with confidence, look for something more bullish. The trend is up anyway. And the point is below $17. We're going to look at the structure very closely. And the trend is going to be up as long as we're holding support for this circle B wave. Can't give you that support yet because I haven't got a confirmed top in place. That's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.